Hi everyone, and welcome to today's new video. So today I'm going to be showing you my top 5 favourite movies of all time. I was asked if I would show my top 10 favourite TV shows and movies a couple of months ago, can't remember who, do apologise. And it's taken me a while to figure out what are my favourite movies, and I've decided to do this in 2 parts. Today's video is going to be my top 5 movies, and I'll do another video on my top 5 favourite TV shows. But let's start with number 5, and my number 5 is Jurassic Park, the first one. I really enjoy watching Jurassic Park. Fantastic film, dinosaurs, theme park dinosaurs, all hell breaks loose. What's not to love about this film? Great characters, great special effects, and altogether fantastic rewatchability. And it's got a brilliant scene with the T-Rex as it breaks loose from its paddock or whatever it was and goes on like a rampage. Fantastic film. Do like all the others in this set, but this is the 25th anniversary set. Do like all the others in this set, but the first one is the best and the classic. This one also has a bit of special meaning to me because my nan bought me this. So yeah, love Jurassic Park number 1. That's my number 5. My number 4 is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. All the Harry Potter films are fantastic, but the first one is the best, and I just love it. It's a fantastic introduction to the characters of Harry, Ron, Hermione and the school, Hogwarts. Great story with Voldemort being in there as well, and fantastic special effects with like the Quidditch scene and the magic and stuff. So love the first one. Not that long since I actually read the book for the first film. It took me a while to read it because the one that I used to own had very small text, and I just couldn't get to grips with the small text. Found out that there was a version that had a bit large print, borrowed it from my local library, and finally read it for the first time. Thought it was fantastic, and the film is no exception. The film is fantastic as well, and that's why it is my number 4. My number 3 is a film that I kind of dish a little bit, but I still love it. And it got me interested in something that I'm obsessed with, and that is Titanic, the 1997 James Cameron movie Titanic. Not a big fan of the made-up characters, Jack and Rose, in this film, but the backdrop, the setting on the Titanic is incredible, and we almost get a full Titanic in this film. Plus you get the real Titanic in this film as well, the footage of the shipwreck. Although the film is kind of dated and a bit out of date now because we know a little bit more about the disaster than we did back then. But fantastic special effects, brilliant movie, and that is why I love it. Got me interested into Titanic. So that's my number 3. My number 2 used to be my number 1, but it got picked, and that is Toy Story 2. I love Toy Story 2. It is such a fantastic film. It's a fantastic sequel. The first film is fantastic, but the second one for me just outshines it with fantastic new characters like Bullseye, Jessie the Prospector, the story of Woody getting stolen by a toy collector. Fantastic story, fantastic comedy and animation, although the animation in this film is a little bit outdated as you look at films like Soul, but back then, fantastic animation. I remember borrowing this from my local library and playing it on my PS2 up here and loving it so much that I actually went back to the beginning and rewatched it all over again. Loved it that much, and I still love it today. So that is Toy Story 2, but it got picked. It used to be my number 1, but it got picked by my number 1, which is Treasure Island. Treasure Island is my favourite movie of all time. This is the 1950 Walt Disney version, and this is the Disney Movie Club exclusive. Had to get this. Just had to. This is my favourite film of all time. Love the story. Treasure map, going in search of buried treasure, pirates, sea voyage. Long John Silver, played fantastically, brilliantly by Robert Newton, who for me personally is the best Long John Silver of all time. You've got Bobby Driscoll, who is fantastic as Jim Hawkins. And for me, this is the ultimate Treasure Island movie. Although it's not 100% accurate to the book, Disney did his own take on it and made such a classic film. Again, like with the Toy Story 2, I've watched this film all the way through, loved it so much, then I went back to the beginning and rewatched it all over again. I love this film so much. And that's why it is my number 1 favourite movie of all time. So that is my top 5 favourite movies of all time. So really do hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you have, then please give the video some big thumbs up, leave some comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more from me, because I will be coming back with my top 5 favourite TV shows pretty soon. And until next time, take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching.